My most important feature of this home, and kind of what was the design generator on this, is this is a coastal home in the Western Cape, although I can't tell you where it is. It faces directly onto the ocean. It has quite an elevated view, and trying to design the home in such a way that we have views from every room onto the ocean. Facing the challenge of how do you design a home like this where you want to explore the views as much as possible, and also design a functional home that has the correct flow within the home so that it can be used as an entertainment style residence, because it is in a kind of like a holiday destination. So you want it as an entertainment home. There must be great spatial flow. You want to capture the views, and you want to view out onto the landscape and bring that into the home as much as you can. On this house, the way we've structured the home is that as I explained, we're trying to face as many of the rooms directly onto the ocean, which is obviously our primary feature in this particular residence. And then what we've done is we've done like a cutout in the center of the home, where we have introduced the swimming pool, not on the ocean side, but actually more in the middle of the residence, almost with the home going in like a U shape around that swimming pool. It has multiple benefits. First of all, it has created a centralized feature for us, where as you enter the home, you would have views onto the swimming pool. From the kitchen, you would have views onto the swimming pool, and also the access way to the rest of the home. It also links from the lounge or your entertainment lounge onto the swimming pool as well. But by creating this shape, we are cutting the northwesterly wind that disturbs you on your entertainment area. And in this way, by doing that, we have actually created a wind pocket where we can have a very quiet area. You're not disturbed by the wind in that section. You still have views from there, but that becomes our centralized feature, which is different to the view that we have got. Unlike the staircase that we had discussed in last week, this particular staircase is a more functional staircase. It is linear, and it actually attaches onto the wall to become a cantilever, and by utilizing the cantilever, it allows you to have views through the staircase that actually looks towards the swimming pool. So it actually opens up the staircase, it opens up that volume, but it allows you to have views through that space, almost as a filtered view, so that it doesn't become a big obstacle within your line of sight. And you are walking up along that wall, looking over the double volume of the entrance hall. The way that we've utilized the atrium in this particular house is more in a functional way, where we were trying to get light and ventilation within the kitchen. So the kitchen is not situated on the view side, it is one room behind the view. So trying to utilize the light and ventilation from this atrium so that our kitchen can be ventilated is obviously very important within the space. Otherwise, the smells that are generated within the kitchen, as this is a very open plan entertainment style home, would then permeate through all of the spaces. In the next home that I'm going to be presenting to you next week, the atrium is far more of a centralized feature. In actual fact, with the staircase going around the atrium complete, and this being a completely internalized atrium with a skylight over. And maybe I will talk to you about the challenges that we faced on this particular design that made us redesign that atrium and staircase while we were in actual fact in construction. With this particular residence that I will be presenting to you next week, we faced a structural issue with the frames of the windows that we were placing in that space that became too bulky, and it made us rethink that entire space. The beauty of architecture is that these things happen, and as one is on site and going through the experience of it, you realize the challenges that get presented as you're going through the technical detailing, working with the different suppliers of balustrade, aluminium windows, engineering details, etc. And sometimes these create changes within the plan that you then can utilize to your benefit. Our involvement, on site, while the construction is going on, is actually determined by our clients. Some of the clients want us to do site inspections on a weekly basis. Some want us to do just one inspection on a monthly basis, and some of them don't need site inspections at all. We like to go to site, 3 times during the construction progress, just as a matter of principle. Just to judge the home at different phases, just so that we can see if there are any challenges or potential better opportunities that present themselves. So many times we like to go to site as they are busy bricking up the walls, because sometimes you are not aware of views that are created on the first floor once you are there. And then once you are there, you can then see, there's a beautiful view, let's make the window bigger, or let's move the window a little bit, so that you can actually improvise on site and actually design the best home for that particular environment once it is actually in progress. As you cannot always see the opportunities when you're standing on ground, but once you go above the tree lines, there might be a beautiful view, there might be a nice sunset or a sunrise spot, or an opportunity that you can use during the construction process of the home. On the outside of this particular residence, the detailing that we used on the exterior of this residence were angled beams, so the beams do not form square edges, and it creates a very delicate edge running around the top of the building, creating beautiful shadows, and also almost this effect that the top of the house is floating, as it is lacking the traditional depth of beams that run around the top of the home. So by introducing this detail, it gives it a very light and airy feel, and it is quite unique when you look at it from the outside. And we can actually share the full video of the actual reveal of the home with all of the pictures as the home is now completed. If you like that video, please subscribe, and we will get some more videos out to you showing you exactly how we tackled each of the problems of the various homes, and looking forward to seeing you back.